Welcome back. This is video 3 at Mike and Imogen's place here in Highvale, and this video we are focusing on how to convert, this is your system for how to convert a regular ordinary fence into an edible fence.
Yeah, well, it's kind of...
Is that a good description?
Yeah, but
So
I mean... I think for everything else, like everything else we've done, a lot of it's been by chance. So
Okay.
This fence was in here because the previous owners had horses in here. We had the dog mesh put on because we were trying to keep our dog contained in here, but he preferred to stay wherever we were.
Right.
But it also meant that you could, because it's got thick ironbark posts, when you put a sleeper either side, you've got about a 12-inch garden bed, which is, and you've got a support for vines and so on to grow up with the dog mesh. There's
So-
also cables in there too.
Let's have a look so people can actually see what you're talking about. So this was here, this is your
Yep.
fence, and this is what you've put on.
Yeah, we've had the dingo mesh fitted by a fencer, but then it was just treated pine sleepers from Muis that have kind of been bolted together with a drill or just held in place. Again, coated with some, or just with a bit of plastic against them, some nice soil, some irrigation. And this one, we've just got some giant Russian sunflowers planted at the moment, but through winter we had peas growing up there, so obviously they went in a lot of meals. They were a good snack when we were playing with the dog. Imogen put some just a packet of zinnia flowers in, and they're flowering beautifully. They haven't even needed much water. We've got, again, we had peas down here, but now we've got cucumbers growing.
They'll love growing up
Yeah.
there, won't they?
It should be great. So they went in seeds a little while ago. And then we've got scarlet runner beans. These went in as seedlings, and there's a passion fruit down the end. We might, that's obviously, I probably should do that one as a bed at the end. I didn't really get around to it, ran out of sleepers. And then we've done this section up here as well. So
It looks, so you've, what you couldn't see very well here, that you've got the sleeper there, but you've actually got a sleeper on the other side, so you've actually got a bed.
yeah,
You've basically created a bed.
that's
there.
right, and it's not that accurate. Like, obviously sometimes it's a bit short, so it's a bit narrower here. And I don't think, depending what you're growing, it doesn't need to be really wide. So if you don't have huge ironbark fence posts, you can still probably do something similar. And it sounds silly to go vertical garden space. Typically is something people are thinking about where they don't have a lot of land size, and we've got a few acres here. Always love more, but it's kind of got the infrastructure to grow here. It's easy to irrigate. Just a line of drip hose. You've got the support there ready to go.
Yeah.
I'm sure our fence post will probably rot sooner than expected, but I don't think that's in the next 20 years, so I'm not overly fussed by it.
Yeah. And so you've been able to pick a spot that you're already growing, so it's really convenient, it's close to the
Yep,
house,
yep.
and it's beautiful. It's
Yeah, it's come up really nicely, and it it gives you a solid edge to mow against if you want. I
Yeah.
can run into that with the ride on, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's generally a good weed barrier as well, and it's just a mini raised bed.
Yeah, I like it. So this area, let's go and have here, because you've continued along this fence.
Yep.
We'll wander here and let's see what you've planted.
So
This is, you can see it good visually here. You can
Yeah.
really see how it's a bed that you've basically made a whole new raised garden bed, but it's really narrow and
and
utilised your fence.
And any person who does any construction will appreciate that I spent about 5 minutes doing it. You can see it's not precise. It's pretty rough and ready. So we've got some broad beans that,
Is that what this is here?
yeah, we never really did anything with them. We do grow a lot of stuff and then kind of miss the boat on using them properly.
Okay.
So, and they went in a little bit late. I've got some blackberries here, which I was aghast that Imogen was planting them. So they were actually out the front. She transplanted them here and they almost died. But they're not, I think she said not fertile, so they don't spread
Okay.
like I assume blackberries do. They've had some fruit on them. our dog Norbert does like the fruit as much as he likes tomatoes, so they do get nibbled
Well,
on.
this might contain them anyway, even if they were the kind that sent shoots
Yeah.
up, well then you just mow on this side.
Yeah, maybe like that's true, but like yeah, so far they never have.
Okay.
So maybe they are like that. And then these were, I think they're boysenberries. So and then they've got fruit on them. I've nibbled on a few, and I've trained a spiky stalk up a few.
I can see there's a fruit over here, Vanessa. So boysenberry.
Yeah, there was one on the end, but I got it the other day.
I think berries, I think if you can grow your own berries,
it'd be amazing.
that's just
And then
the best.
basil, we actually made 2 jars of pesto from this bit 2 weeks ago, so we're probably going to have too much. And this one I haven't done yet. It's got soil in there, but we're just kind of going to plan what to plant.
Put in there.
But I mean, the other thing was that when we were using this to try to keep our dog in here,
Just wait for the mic to come back. Very limited
Yeah.
with our technology at the moment.
one of the other things that we did this, because this point here, I mean, the fencing guy did a real good job putting the dingo mesh on, but our dog could kind of pull it away here and get under. And so at first I just had one side up here to stop him doing that, until we realised he just didn't want to be in here.
Yeah,
And yeah, this even if he did want to be in here, it makes it more secure as well.
yeah, right.
So,
So now he gets to come back with the family, and you've
Yep.
got all this extra growing space.
yeah, exactly. So it's been really
It's a
good.
win-win.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. This is such a little nifty idea. We love this kind of thing, just showing ideas amongst what people come up with in their own backyard, and it can inspire other people to give it a go.
Yeah, for sure.
So thank you for sharing. And please keep following the Sanford Edible Garden Trail. Every 2 weeks we go and visit a garden, either in our local area or we're doing road trips. Did you know we're doing road trips?
Yeah, I saw you went up to Mackay.
We did. It's pretty exciting, and we think it's exciting anyway. So keep following along, make a comment, and ask any questions, and Imogen and Mike will answer them and get back to you. And we'll keep sharing the love, sharing the knowledge, and keep growing.
Cool. Thanks for dropping by.
You're welcome. Thanks. See you later.